Hey guys, Eric Dragonheart back here with some more Let's Play with Back to the Future Episode 3. We're here doing part 4, so let's kick off where we left off on the last video. So, this is Marty's father here, so we want the tape.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure. Not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
So about someone we both know.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Tell me about Edna.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh,
Yep.
she's a wonderful woman.
Mm-hmm.
People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Ah,
Edna? Are we talking about the same?
But really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
tell me about my brother and sister.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill
Mm-hmm.
Valley.
Tell me about Biff.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living.
Uh-huh.
He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
Citizen
You
Brown.
ever spend time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service, and maybe let me shake his hand.
Different subject.
Something on your mind?
What's the deal with the
What's
house?
the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition,
Mathemagic!
the house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute. We can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
About Hill Valley and the rules.
A lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
That's it. Do we have a dog?
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it.
How could kissing be legal?
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
And this is
If
bad.
you got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits.
Wow,
depending on
1,000.
the type. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Alright, different subject.
Something on your mind?
It's about you, it's about me. Dust mites, seriously?
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare.
Yep. Yep. Exit.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on
You
mate.
can start by finding Lorraine's still in stash. That's what it said.
Demerits, all right?
Secret stash. Hmm. Okay, switch. Oh! Speak of the devil.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
Marty's guitar.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Give me my guitar.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because
Music is good for
music
you.
is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
Rock and roll is my destiny.
Rock and roll is my density. Destiny.
Destiny. What would you know about
Uh-huh.
destiny? Now quit fooling around and get back to your studies.
You need it.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you
Martin.
fixated
I
on
hate that
little
name,
girl?
Martin.
She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah. My kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown. It's just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title.
Attention citizens! This domicile is in
Uh-huh.
violation of Civic Ordinance DZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Another day in Mill Valley. The perfect place to live.
Alright. Let's press the button.
Problem, citizen.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you?
There must be something. How about the back door? I guess I can't go back there. No.
If Mom is a hidden stash of booze like Dad says, that may be my only hope of getting my hands on some contraband.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
Insufficient polished shoes. What kind of world are we living in? Ahem. Let's go back to the city because I think her stuff is inside the house. Oh, there she is.
Mom?
Let's see what else she has. It's ask about somebody else. Ask about somebody else.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
About Officer Parker.
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear.
Ah.
Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
Twitchy.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now. Unfortunately.
Dry. Doc was right. We did overdo it.
About Citizen Brown.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations. And of course you could...
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, let's...
Alrighty, dear.
About the flask.
Mom, are you, drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching.
Uh-huh.
You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother...
Uh-huh.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine,
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Okay.
Mom?
What is it, Marty? Ask about me.
I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
I saw
Jennifer,
earlier
Jennifer.
today.
Oh, Jennifer. What a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
We're trying to.
Totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
Her interests.
I don't even know anymore.
You see?
Okay.
Alrighty.
What else is there to ask about you?
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
What are you? Citizen Plus.
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff.
But Biff has been reformed.
Uh-huh.
Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great Citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
Okay, just...
What are you doing
what are
out
you
here?
doing out here, polishing the statue?
I know. I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kind of wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
Cool.
Cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
Alright, let's talk about...
Alrighty, dear.
Exit. Let's go do something else. Jennifer went to the back side where the soup kitchen is there, whatever it's called. Citizen reading room. Steamless locations. Uh-huh. Ooh, hello. Ammo box.
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Unlock it. Oh, look. Plank.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I just can't get through to Mom with Dad always spying on us.
Junk.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
What's this?
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
There's nothing here. Oops. Leechmo is not the only one in there. You silly guy. You just saw her go in. Oh, look, the bell's back. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business. And B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
Yeah, it's pissing me off also. What? With the
You
sneezing.
got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
Free samples?
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
What the hell are these?
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Oh!
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
Why are they behind the
Why are
counter?
the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
About these dogs.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB.
Hmm.
He comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Are you sure there's a dog around?
Sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy. There's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco.
Disco,
I don't
really?
know chicka bow wow, do you?
No.
Then it's a dog.
What's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
Soup and mo. Oh, I get it now. What kind of soup do you
What
have?
kind of soup you got?
Scrolle.
Ribellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change.
More?
What falls under the more category?
We got meat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
Textured.
No
Wow. Any more?
What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Okay, that
Do you
sounds...
have any real meat back there?
Define real.
Anything edible?
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
No. You and Jennifer.
And Jennifer. Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Really not.
Yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
Watch yourself around Jennifer.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
See ya.
Smell you later.
There he is.
Hey! There's that mangy. Go get him, McFly!
I'll go get him. Don't worry. I'll get the poor little dog. Doggy. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna pick up this can here. She's not looking. Shh. Alright guys, we're gonna end this right here. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Laters!